Stop. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore, guys. This is it. I'm at my limit. Nah, I'm just fucking with you. I'm awakening. I trolled you all. Oh, I got you so bad right now. Holy shit, fuck you. Yeah. Oh, hello everyone. Yes, we're all awakening, we're yelling. Oh, it's good. It's good to be alive. In God's country, am I right? Hello. Hello all, welcome. It's another episode of Talking Pirates. You have been pranked, and I hope that you feel appropriately bad about it. What's up? Shambles? Law reference? I think that we have our first chapter 1 moment of the day. What are we talking about here? We're talking about One Piece. There's a new chapter, and we're gonna talk about it. Yeah. Let's see. Did you see the AI voice Zach made? I did not. If there's some epic memery that I should see, you're gonna have to link it to me because I ain't seen it. Hey Fizo, what's up, buddy? Good to see ya. Let me see. I know. Chapter 1 is it's over and done with. We're sick of Chapter 1. Chapter 2, Chapter 3. Okay, there's potential there. Are they new piece? Obviously, yes. But I mean, I'm a panel 1 kind of guy. Call me a purist, you know. All right, let's just go over to the chapter, shall we? Let me switch Reno right on over. Here we go. Ha ha ha! We did it. Hello. Been out of the loop. How do you feel about the GARP stuff? Well, it's pretty good. You know, I'm gonna come clean. I've been thinking long and hard about last week's vote. Domain expansion. There he is, the domain expansion man. I'm just saying. Now, this is Fun Piece, all right? I feel I may have been a little overly generous with the chapter, giving it Hacta. But hey, you know what can we say? The Nika giveth and Nika taketh away. You know, we're not changing anything. I can't undo anything. It is what it is for all time. You know, but I'm just saying. In retrospect, I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, there was some look. It's still kind of a 50-50 split thing. You know, there's a lot of good, a lot of bad. But okay, what do we got here? Okay, fine. Let's mention this right away. Yeah. I saw this tweet as well. Okay, let's bring it up. Okay, check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. No refunds. I know. Sorry, Gabe. It is what it is. All right. Speaking of Hacta, all right, let's just address what's going on here in this silly old tweet from people. An Oda comments. Where did he post? Like, where did he say this? Oh, in Weekly Show Jump number whatever. Okay, he said this somewhere. Okay, fine. Oda said, all right, get ready for this. Brace for impact, gents. Aichiro Oda message in. Okay, all right. Quote, sorry for the inconsistent schedule before the release of the Netflix show. Oda apologizes for the breaks One Piece has had lately due to his work on One Piece Netflix live action series. Here's Zach's thing. Okay, so I'm seething, I'm malding. Wait, how do I do this? Open app. Fine. So I mean, it just goes to show. Wait, Nate confession. All right, you guys got to be real with me. I'll mute and listen to it. If I listen to this, is it anything that Twitch is going to have a problem with? Look, I'm a corporate cog. I'm a slave to the demands of my betters, of my superiors. You might even say I am just a cog in the machine. Haha, foreshadowing. Yes, indeed. I mean, Oda is saying that basically things were delayed because he was working on the live action. Now, you know, I've seen people say like, and people say that Oda didn't work on the Netflix show. He's actually, okay, it's not like deeply involved. We don't know. Wait, Fizo says he didn't say this. Okay, I'm going to say this. You know what, Fizo? God damn it. Now I meant to comment this. I let too much time go by before commenting. I noticed that this is the quote. This is the quote right here. This appears to be editorialization by read on by fucking One Piece. I don't know. That's not a quote. I think this is pure speculation. Like, there's no attachment here by the tweeter. This motherfucking piece of... What the fuck, dude? People are taking this shit seriously. Be more clear with your fucking phraseology. Why is there a dot here? Oh, this fucking sucks. Okay, so all he's saying is that there was an inconsistent schedule before the release of the Netflix show. This actual... Fizo, thank God you're here. All right, I was thinking the same thing, but I had forgot to mention it. Thank God you're here to clarify. The only man you can trust. See what we post on the credits page. Okay, you know, let's just skip to that real quick. We'll come back. Okay, we'll do all this properly. I have to thank all the people that subbed and stuff. Sorry for the chapter breaks. I'm ensuring the editors don't pull a bebop. I mean, that'd be nice, but we'll see. Sorry about the patch your release schedule recently, but hey, the Netflix show is right around the corner, and the Universal Ice show is coming too. Eiichiro Oda. I'm pronouncing it correctly now. Okay, so this in no way is him saying that due to the Netflix show, the manga has come out slower. First of all, I don't think he would ever admit that, even if it was true, because there's just no need to comment on that, you know? Now, I agree. I would rather see the Ice show. So true. So true. I don't know. Well, the problem with the Netflix show, okay, the inherent problem with it, which, again, I don't, okay, I'm going to say one thing, and I'm literally not going to talk about it anymore, possibly until it comes and goes, because I do not want to give it oxygen. The problem with it is that it's seen by many as, like, too serious, including Oda. It has an air of being too legitimate. It's like, this is what One Piece would look like if it was live action. That is a huge problem. It will never be that. If it was just treated like a side little fucking, you know, novelty, like the Ice show, you could enjoy it for the novelty that it is, you know? But this, unfortunately, it isn't like that. Okay, anyway, I'm making a vow. I will not speak about it for the rest of the stream. Done. Right? We're moving on. Okay, we're back to Egghead. Yes. Okay, let's comment. Chernobite, Egghead, my beloved. So true.
Thank you, Baxter.
Let me read this shit. Okay, gotta catch up with everybody. Okay, Chernobite, 15 months. Thank you, Baxter. Egghead, my beloved. Here we come. Monkey King for 3 months. Sorry, Nate. Fuamoko is streaming. I gotta go. Ugh.
Thank you, Baxter.
Well, at least you had the decency to leave a sub before you go. Appreciate that. Ranos22, 6 months. 6 months. Speaking of 6 months, 6 months since we've been back at Egghead. I can't believe it.
I'm the Joker, baby.
We live in a society.
Thank you, Baxter.
Thank you, Baxter. Okay. Epic Psy, 7 months. All right, it was a great run. See you guys next month after another break. Lamau.
Thank you, Baxter.
Now, and I believe Oda was caught on tape saying,
I'm the Joker, baby.
Truly an epic meme. You're in the middle of Evo, Nate. Get to it. Oh, shit. Okay, we will get to it. You're right. Time for the yawn hats. So true, Dylan. Thank you for the commentary, as always. Oh, and I think I might have missed just last week. I think Seb subbed 4 months, and he said the Sneed is the foundation of our community. I don't know. I think I forgot to read him last time. Anyway, I've read it now. Takuto was there 44 months. Ooh, what a dance you and I have had, Takuto, these years. Truly a what's the word? A sexual romance. That's the one. Indeed. Oh, Evo sucks now? Okay, great. Do they have Melee back? That's the only show game I even slightly care about, even a little bit. Anime Free Mom subscribed with Prime Gaming. Thank you, Anime Free Mom.
Thank you, Baxter.
Now, are we sneeding or are we thneeding? That's a great question. Okay. Right. Let's continue. All right. So cover page of Shonen Jump. Wait. Sorry. Was there anything else I needed to do?
Pretty good,
Oh,
right?
of course we have to do the bet. Obviously. It had potential. Subbed. Guys, Le Hype Train. Oh my God, Le Hype Train is it's making you give me more money. Oh my God, yes, limited Evos. Holy shit. Can I get a?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
Okay, that's pretty good. But also,
You know, we're living in a society.
that's the one I like to see. Okay. Okay. All right, we're all caught up on everything. The vote. Okay, Le Vote is where we're coming back to it. All right. Nate told me he'd vote Hackta. Fizo, don't tell them. Don't tell them about our lying, cheating scheme about how I'm trying to steal money from everyone and pump and dump Goda coin. Or is that what I'm trying to do? Or am I pump and dumping Hackta coin? Either way, I'm trying to cheat and lie and steal, okay? Please don't blow that up for me. All right. So we're voting on the usual. Okay, how did we do last week? Okay, it was a 40% Goda, 60% Hackta. 30K was won by Aleph Jimmy Urgos. Nicely done. 81K lost by Chernobite. And you know what? Okane hours with Nate. So true. So true. Oh, your brilliant Nihongo Noah red is shining through even on this chat, Dylan. It looks great. A Chernobite, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You know what? To quote a great artist, I may have gone too far in a few places. Okay. I was just goofing. I was just goofing and gaffing. All right. All right. But hey, you know, you have to take my chaos into account as well. That's the nature of Fun Piece. I've been eating only rice and water since last bet. Hey, and Wano, they don't even have rice. Consider yourself lucky, bruh. All right. Anyway, let's vote immediately right now. Is this chapter Legoda or Lehacta? Reddit bros, let's find out right now. Begin. It's strong, off to a strong hack to start, okay, with the message. But we'll take that into account as of right now. Okay, here we go. Here it comes. Oda does have his laser eyes. Let's see if the artwork is instantly 10 out of 10. So good, man. Where's my drink? Hang on, need to sip here. Okay, good. Okay, domain expansion. I see Oda is using his domain expansion to make a manga. Okay, nicely done. Who's this fucking jobber over here? Okay, we've got our two kings, the based man himself, and then some fucking cotton candy piece of shit who I don't recognize. Who is this character? I don't know. Hey, something about Dr. Stone, which I still need to finish, man. I gotta read that shit. Wait, is this a new thing from Boichi? God Arms? Huh? Is it like a new thing? I should check that out. What if it's written by the same guy as Dr. Stone?
Good,
I
right?
don't know. Who cares? Okay, wait. We've got more people coming in. Oh, and I didn't play. It was Zach, aka Reddit Sephiroth, in honor of you subscribing for Le Epic Organization 13 months.
Thank you, Baxter.
Isn't this where we're supposed to see post Oda surgery? So true. All right, let's see if the meme is good. All right, you ready? Are you listening? Here we go. Here it comes.
This is an apology to Jamborino. I'm sorry that I've garnered such a fan base filled with the absolute dregs of reading comprehension that you have to just feel completely and utterly superior to everyone at all times, that you've yet to fight a match in a single person on this stupid fucking Discord.
Not bad.
Jambi, I'm sorry. And I am tremendously attracted to you. Please go out with me. I would do anything for you.
That's so based and so true. So based and so true.
Thank you, Baxter.
Damn, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Not bad. Yo, Zach, if you're there, I am curious. Just for my own curiosity, I'm curious, what audio did you sample for this? Was there a particular video? Was it like a stream audio? Because that sounds like I'm guessing it's a video, because that sounds like my like official talking voice, not my kind of rambling, fast-paced, like erratic speech voice. You know what I'm saying? Because there is a difference there. But I talk different. I have different cadences depending on what I'm doing. Although I am told I have an announcery voice. I sampled the Ultraman and the FF15 video. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Professional Nate voice. That's the one. Well, isn't that fascinating? Well, thanks, Zach. And it's true. I'm deeply attracted to Jamborino. I can't deny it anymore. It's a chapter 1 type situation. You know? All right. Moving on to, what are we doing? Talking about One Piece. That's right. Okay. Yes. Let's begin. All right. So, okay, you got the cover. Nicely done, Oda. Thank you, TCB. Everyone say
Thank you, Baxter.
TYB or TYB TCB in the chat. Can we get TYBs, please? Nate, French people aren't human. That means you're furry. I know it is basically bestiality. That's true. TYB, lower than human French, okay? That's how it is. We call them... what can I say? I'm surrender-osexual. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. I see someone surrender, and I coom instantly. So I have a natural attraction to the French people. Okay. All right. So, got him. Okay. And again, so let's read it one more time. Okay. Part French, yikes. Imagine. Could not be me. Sorry about the patchy release schedule recently, but hey, the Netflix show is right around the corner, and the Universal Ice show is coming too. All right. One of those is based in Silly Pilled. The other... I know they're trying to do their best with it, but it's cringe. Okay. Oh, damn it, Odie. I almost made me talk about it again. But I didn't. But not really. Not really. Okay, moving on. To the chapter. Here we go. I'm just saying a little bit hacked. Okay, a little bit hacked. Ah, yes, direct quote. I personally wrote the script and did the casting and direction for the that which shall not be named. Eiichiro Oda. All right. Chapter 1089. We're getting to it. No fucking around. Under Siege let's begin. And I'm just making sure I didn't miss any subs here. I think I got them all. Let me just scroll back up. Oh, I did miss one. LF Demiurgos, 9 months.
Thank you, Baxter.
Arigato gozaimasu, and I got It Had Potential in Anime Free Mom. Thank you. Here we go. Nami, no, it's not milk. Okay. What have we got here? We've got cover request by Parko. A cow serves Nami a late night mug of warm milk while she works on her sea charts. Okay, epic. I've collected all the level 1 emotes, says Twitch to me. Oh, that's so epic. That's so fucking basic and red pill. I love to see it. Okay, shut the fuck up, Twitch. What's this cow's angle here? Thanks, but I saw them earlier. Nami. The stars outside shine almost as beautifully as you, Nami-san. Would you like to come watch them with me? Wait a minute. This is actually a good point. This sure looks like a male cow. I guess we don't know for sure, but I'm not seeing udders. As in a bull? As in does not produce milk? Uh-oh. The bull's name is Sanji. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, so what's actually going on? So Sanji, like, invites her out. You know, I feel like Oda cucked the cow, serving late night mug of warm milk. Oda cucked the cow for Sanji here, you know? I think it's unkind. He stole the highlight. The main character of this was supposed to be the cow. Actually, Sanji has stolen the show, as he always does. The strongest man. The number 2 power level in the Straw Hat Pirates, as we all know. From our Doriki calculations that I stay up late every night. I have not slept in months. I'm up all night doing my Doriki calculations. Sanji was given insane numbers of Dorikis from his plot Nomi that he ate during fucking Wano. And it's good. When will Sanji be a good character again? He's taking some blows. Number 3 Yamato, number 4 Carrot. So true, so true. All right. Let's get to it. Hang on, one last check. Oh, moving this out of the way. Okay, here we go. All right, here it is. East Blue, Fuchsia Village. News races around the world. Okay, all right, Fuchsia Village, lads. Windmills, okay. We're seeing things we know. I see thing I know, and I simply pog.
Thank you,
I say
Baxter.
thank you, Baxter, to Oda for drawing thing that I know. Is that a cow? Is it a cow? Is it a reference? Could it be? I think it could be. That's actually not a cow. That's actually the Minotaurus from Impel Down. Is this a chapter 1 reference? Oh, whoop slap, bros. Okay, we're just having a great time. I know. I feel it. You feel it. It's great. What is the milkmaid's name? Ooh, I couldn't tell you. I don't remember. Okay, did you hear about Garp-san missing in action on Pirate Island? What's that mean? It doesn't say dead. I'll tell you what that means. The fact that no one is claiming he's dead means that I am bumping up. You know, I probably gave it a percentage of like what percentage Garp being dead was. Whatever it was previously, and I know it was pretty low. I think I gave it maybe like a 10% that he's dead. I'm bumping it down to. Look, I could go 100%. I could go 100% alive, which I don't think is a bad position. I'm gonna go. Do I just want to go 100? Fuck it. We ball. I'm going 100% alive, bros. Nothing will ever kill Garp. Garp will live for all time. Okay, no, I'm calling it. He's alive. He's alive. I'm making a hard confirmation. He's alive. I bet Garp balls like an absolute madman, you know? All right. We did it. That means he's dying? Oh, we'll see. All my honor is in on this one, okay? Okay, there's no need to worry about him. He's a living legend. Listen to Whoop Slap. All right, Whoop Slap has never led us wrong, and he will continue to not do so. Guys, quick question. Does not Oda already have his fucking laser eyes installed? Why is Scuff Piece still here? Can anyone comment on... Wasn't I promised the art was gonna get like 10 out of 10 instantly and like be good forever? I'm pulling it up. Hang on. I just want you guys to look at something for comparison real quick, okay? Art deniers, okay? Blind bros. I know that there's many of you out there. It could be leftovers. It's not theoretically impossible, but I'm just gonna pull up a little thing. I'm gonna pull up a little thing called Chapter 1. Okay, we're gonna look at Chapter 1 real quick. All right, check it out. Here's Chapter 1. Just look at the background art. Look at it like let's get back to the village. Let's go to Fuchsia Village, shall we? Oh, that's pretty clean. That's pretty damn clean. And then, okay, versus. Oh, woo, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, it is what it is. Okay, so whoop slap, bros. You think this is funny? I do think it's funny. Mocking Hackta is always funny. It's all right. AI will fix us. AI will save us. Was there a cow? Cow spotted. Holy shit, cow spotted. That's Minotaurus right there. Okay, I take it back. Oda planned it all. Chapter 1. It was all there. Okay, nicely done. Okay, the mayor's right. Don't worry about Garp. Kya ha ha. You think this is funny? Oh, it was the baby. I didn't realize. Okay, very, very funny. Okay, mildly amusing. All right, not bad. I guess we're a little all on. We're all a little on edge over Garp-san. The baby's even starting to recognize Luffy, his father, from all the photos. Oh, that's so not okay. How could you do this, Maki-no-chan?
Thank you, Baxter.
No, don't say that. He was minor coded, you sick fuck. No! Two-piece will star this baby. The baby's even starting to recognize Luffy's face from all the photos. He really loves seeing father Luffy, I think. Yeah, okay. Is it Shanks? You know, is it Shanks? I don't know. Who cares? Garp, Luffy, what are you doing? They're all dead. And what does it say about Luffy? Do we not know yet? I don't know. The baby is Joy Boy, obviously. Look at this laughing young lad. Okay, he's having a great time. Garp made Dadan cry. I will kill him personally. Yeah, me too. Dadan is an all right character, you know. She's all right. Is she New Piece? Of course she's New Piece, but she's fine. Dadan has committed no sins other than being in New Piece. And you know what? There's really no crime worse than that. You know what I'm saying? These guys are all right. East Blue. They did exist next to Garp and next to Sabo. That's pretty unfortunate, you know. That's pretty unfortunate. Who we got there? Far Faramir saying, hey, 5 months, not bad.
Thank you, Baxter.
5 months of...
Easy money.
There we go. She had one hell of a moment post Marineford giving Garb shit. Yeah, that was good. That was not bad. I appreciated that. She serves a useful point in the plot, so I like her well enough. But again, she does exist kind of next to Sabo. That's unfortunate, you know. That weighs her down quite a bit. Okay, here we go. Look at that fake shirt, Nate. Could it be not me? Huh? I'm not following. Oh, this one? Let me see. Interesting. I see her name is Chocolat. Oh, well. She's built a little different. As you can see, she's built somewhat different. And I see the connection. All right. However, I'm gonna go with probably not. Oh, she was pregnant, right? Okay, that makes sense. I'm seeing enough differences that I'm gonna give it a no. All right. So in the East Blue, in Logue Town, more like Load Town. Know what I'm saying? All right. South Blue, we got tsunamis. Get to higher ground. No earthquake in recorded history. West Blue matched the one felt on that day. Okay, the West Blue's getting all fucked up. So we've got Long Arm Land, it looks like. We've got, I don't know where this is, somewhere in South Blue. North Blue, it snows a lot there, as I understand it. Don't know what island that's on. Could be Vegapunk's island? I think that's North Blue, right? I don't know. It caused untold destruction across the world. Wait. How long ago this was? Or was this, rather? God damn it. All right, so... Is this out of order? Am I losing something? Okay, because I was trying to read this before, and I was confused as to, like, exactly when these events were happening. Like, obviously the implication is that this is tied to Le Big Mother Flame Blast, right? That's obviously the implication here, because, like, what else could it possibly fucking be? And we're going to get to it momentarily. Okay, so that's clearly what it is. But, like, these events right here... Are these happening, like, I guess this is just happening at the same time. Okay, this is now. Quake is 6 days after the blast. So like, it took 6 days for the blast to get there? Huh? Really? Why are you so specific about that? Did I miss something? Okay, maybe it's just like one panel later and I just need to read a little further. Let's do that. Grand Line. Okay, there's Laboon, base Laboon. Okay, looking great. No one can determine the epicenter. Okay, Water 7, looks nice. This is Marineford or something, I guess. So the significance of this geological event went unnoticed. Oh, Wano Chad! Oh! Okay, seeing Laboon is pretty cool, you know, but whatever. We see the quake starting, I think, in the Dadan panel. It's specifically not clear from my understanding. The flashback is from 6 days ago. It is not 6 days after the hole. Right. Okay, Wano Bros, we have returned. This is Act 4 of Wano right here, okay? I'm convinced, and there will be more. I'm glad you remember Egghead. I certainly don't. Oh, you guys want to know something weird? The stream would not let me... I swear to Christ. Twitch would not let me put the word Egghead into the title of the video. Now, I don't know if I'm the only person in the world who streams, like, One Piece on Twitch with, you know, whatever, like, putting the name of the thing in there. It did not let me use the word Egghead. Egghead is a slur, my dude? What? No, it's not. That's bullshit. Who the fuck is it a slur against? It just means you got, like, it's like you're a smart guy. Wait, okay, you guys are joking. Okay, all right. I took you guys too seriously for a moment. That was my mistake. I'll never do that again. God damn it. Not a good look, Nate. Shit! In my defense...
I'm the Joker, baby.
Okay. What, against bald people? Man, fuck bald people. You know what I'm saying? I'd slap their bald heads if they see them walk by. Fucking shining lights at me. All right, well. I know, who am I to talk, right? The E word. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry. Okay. The French and bald people are all dead after this stream. I'm very sorry, but it had to be done. Okay, all right. Oh, for a second I thought that was Axehand Morgan. God, for 1 second, I thought the man himself had showed up here. Should have just vote Hackta. All right, swag. Okay, all right. Let's move along, shall we? Okay, so this is like Impel Down, presumably. That's a fun reference. Okay, I like it. I should shave my head for Egghead. That's so true. Such a great idea. A kingdom known as Lelucia was erased from the map 6 days prior. Okay, well, shit, Nate. I guess there's your number, huh? We've reached the spot where the kingdom was. All right, so whatever. Either 6 days, who cares? Things are out of order. It's fine. I don't even care. I'm calling it Morgan will be at Lodestar. So, definitely true. The only man who can stand up to the future Pirate King. His first and greatest foe. All right, don't count Alvida or the big fish. Don't ignore them. Excuse me. Yeah. Whoa, it looks like Annie's lobby. You think I didn't fucking pull this shit up to fucking say, whoa, look everybody, it's Annie's fucking lobby over here. Yeah. We all know it looks just like Annie's lobby. Okay, but let's go one step at a time here. All right, so they got to where Lelucia was. Who did that exactly? We reached the spot where the kingdom was. Who is talking right now? There's no trace of it left. There's a circular waterfall in the middle of the sea. We can't sail any closer, but it doesn't look like the hull will collapse in and of itself. Who is talking? That is okay, it's a marine ship. It's a marine ship. That's fine. And so either some Marines were dispatched to go look at it, and I don't know, either like the world government guys ordered them or like local Marine. It doesn't matter. Okay. And so, okay. So obviously we can now address what's going on with that. Also, whatever. The ensuing earthquakes caused the global sea level to rise by approximately 1 meter. Earthquakes caused the globals. I was thinking about that and I was like, does that make any sense? Why would earthquakes and a giant hole... Did it push shit down so things went elsewhere? Or maybe earthquakes caused, like, glaciers to tumble into the ocean elsewhere, and so that raised the sea level? I'm not actually understanding what's... Yeah, you'd kind of think it would decrease if it, like, vaporized this. Like, there's now a big hole, you know? And you have a good idea. Well, tell us, Future Mac. Something underground. Okay. But something underground that pushes, like, all the water up everywhere? Water displacement away from the hole would be my guess. But, like, that raises the question of what did Mother Flame do? Did it eliminate it, or did it push it down? Or, like, why can't the water flow back into this hole? You know? Like, because there has to be a bottom. They live on a round planet. There is a bottom. So it actually doesn't, like, make any sense. But, like, I mean, it's a fantasy world. I'm fine with there not being, like, a crystal clear explanation. Maybe the center of the world is hollow? I don't know. I'm not getting it. The only solution I can think of is that the Earth underneath caused the red line to expand, which caused displacement. And it doesn't fill because magic. Right, okay. The not filling is almost certainly magic of some kind or another. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's flat, Nate. Uh-oh. Gabe's on to me. You're right. It's flat. You got me. I think it pushed it down and it flows back up. A new hole would more water to the level. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I don't know. Sure. Something's going on there. Anyway, we can only speculate. Look, it's One Piece. We shouldn't even, like, worry about it that much. The sea level rose, and that's going to be a big fucking problem for, like, a lot of places. 1 meter is a lot. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, to raise the entire sea level of the entire planet by 1 meter, that is kind of... Is this the biggest event in the history of One Piece? It might be. It might fucking be. I guess, like, starting the great age of the golden age of piracy was, like, a big deal. Yeah, Long Ring Land? I mean... Maybe it's more like a meter. A meter, it's a lot for, like, a beach community, obviously. And, like, man, Oda really went all in. He said all over the world, water rose by 1 meter. Okay, that will fuck, like, almost every, like, seaside community, like, in the world. So, okay. There it is. Fine. Wait, oh, yeah, the big one here is fucking Water 7. What? Water 7's got to be, like, done, right? I'm just going to pull up a picture of Water 7. Oda really committed to something here. Jesus, look at this place. Okay, well, here's just, like, one image. Imagine you're just some local fuck, all right, living on Water 7. Look at this. Look at the water level there. 1 meter high? This place is fucked. Although I'll say that, I mean, Water 7 has been sinking for a while, which I will also say the idea of water, this has been discussed among, like, the geography fucks of the One Piece community or whatever. Like, Water 7 sinking never made any sense at any point. Especially because, like, the thing was that, like, what's it called? It's not the fucking Buster Call. What's the name? The fucking, goddammit. Oh, don't tell me. I'm going to think of it. Puerto Rico. Aqua Laguna. Goddammit, I fucked up. Thank you, Reich. The Aqua Laguna. It was implied that the Aqua Laguna was somehow involved in, like, Water 7 sinking. That never made any sense whatsoever. Okay, but that's fine. Wait a minute. Look at this image of Water 7 over here. Yeah, it's time for Water 8. True. Look at this. Wait a minute. Huh? Wait, if this is an accurate picture of Water 7, is this real? Is this legit? I think it is. Yeah, look at this. There's, like, different sides to Water 7. Like, this is where they docked him, where, like, Frankie's boys fucked him over or whatever. What do we got here? What are you linking there? You know what Water 7 is close to? Annie's Lobby. Uh-oh, Yummy Orange Slushy is right, guys. I've got bad news for Water 7. Uh-oh. It's over! Oh, no. It's a cartoon, Nate. It's a cartoon, Nate. Oh, yeah. Well, imagine taking a cartoon seriously, even a little bit. Imagine. Meanwhile, how many Dorikis do you think that blow had? Do you think he has more or less Dorikis than the other characters? I think every single panel in all of One Piece was planned since chapter 1, and that all implied fucking Nika and every other thing. That's you. All right, that I directly quoted you every day of your fucking life. Frankie House is gone. All right, it's over for Frankie House. And by the way, someone mentioned the year of Frankie. Okay, let's just get it out of the way and just show this. All right, this is literally me. Okay, this is literally all Frankie bros. Okay, this is us waiting patiently for the year of Frankie to resume. Okay, we'll get back to this later, okay? We will return. All right. All right. So, whatever. Sea level rose. I feel like that could have massive consequences for the entire world, but it is a cartoon, so it probably just won't come up that much. That's fine. All right. He may or may not be in the chapter, boys. All right, so far, reasonably mid, but fine. And, okay, I'll also just mention the Enies Lobby thing. Okay, right. So obviously at this point, this is, like, clearly a thing that Oda is drawing a parallel to, because it's just fucking identical. So let's just say, what does this mean? What does this mean? I mean, I would say it strongly implies that this has been done before, and that Enies Lobby was constructed over, like, another place that was, like, obliterated by this. And I'll say that I always liked the whimsy of Enies Lobby, and, it doesn't make sense in the same way, like, the knock-up stream isn't, like, actually practical. Like, the way people ride it, you can't fucking ride that. Like, in real life, it doesn't make sense. Like, the geography of Wano was always pretty goofy. I mean, they did explain some of that. Well, whatever. There's, like, crazy geography and crazy, like, geological phenomenons and geographical phenomenons all over, like, the One Piece world. I mean, like, the existence of Sky Islands are, like, pure fantasy bullshit nonsense, okay? But it's fun and it's cool and it gives an explanation. It's fine. It's fine. Just like the knock-up stream. Whimsy with a dark twist. Yeah, that's fine. So in that sense, I'll just make my little point as I always do. When you do things that, like, get rid of whimsy and is, like, maybe we're getting towards, like, an explanation of Enies Lobby, which, like, I don't really think it ever needed one, and now we're gonna, like, use Enies Lobby for this other thing. It's like, well, that does sort of erode the whimsy of just not explaining what the fuck is going on with this place, but maybe he always intended there to be an explanation. It was super bizarre, and an explanation would be kind of cool, so, I don't know. Anyway, this still might be the most, like, spooky phenomenon in, like, the entire Grand Line. You know? Fucking weird. We didn't need a science reason for why Sanji can make fire, for example. Indeed. And I think we still don't have one, if I remember correctly. There's probably some fucking science bullshit there that I can't remember right now. The Sanji shit. I tried to think about it. Alright, so anyway. So we've got a new hole, and I guess the world government probably, like, built Enies Lobby on top of it afterward or something, which I guess at least makes sense as to how this place came into being. Why would they do that? Maybe they're guarding something. That could be interesting. Maybe there is something important at the bottom of the holes. Or not. I don't know. And they're kind of guarding it. That's why the hole's never sealed up. The world piece has some weird core that repels water, pushing it back up and around. They did it because it's badass. I mean, I agree. I don't know. Big Mom and Kaido in the hole. Imagine building a city on top of a bottomless pit. I know, right? How did they build land? I mean, I guess they just carted land. See, that's the thing, that, like, no explanation might actually be the way to go here, you know? I don't know. I'll say this. We will return to this when One Piece ends, and we'll see whether or not we get an explanation for, like, if there's a point to these holes, was something done with Enies Lobby, did it matter in some way? And not just some way that, like, was obviously invented later on, but that, like, it just makes sense, you know, for that phenomenon. And then we can be like, okay, was it Goda or was it Hakta? We'll know once the story's done, you know? The illusion of plot. I call that new plot myself. And frankly, I think it's vastly superior than plot classic, okay? There could have been intentional... you know, on this one, I'd play the odds. I'd say there probably wasn't, like, a grand meaning to it originally. But there definitely could have been. Because it was always weird and noteworthy. But, I don't know. I like the idea of it just being a anomaly of the world, you know? But anyway, let's move on. I know. Have I never played Minecraft? We know how they built it, right? They simply placed blocks. Okay, so there you go. Many of the world's shores were lost beneath the waves. Yikes. So, fucking Pink Island is all fucked up. How can we run on the beach now? Holy shit. What a tragedy, man. What a tragedy. Some islands were submerged entirely. Yikes. Okay, sorry about that, lads. Reports of flooded islands are still coming in.
That's pretty good, right?
It shouldn't be high tide yet. Okay, what do we got here? Who's that? Top Keck 12. Top Ken 12.
Thank you, Baxter.
3 months. Are you going to watch G5 in the anime? I mean, I'm mildly curious. I'm really... after I saw the preview of the Gear 5 stuff, because you know I have my issues with Gear 5, obviously. Not that every part of it is bad, but you know, I might even, I could pretty clearly make the argument I think it's more bad than good, but there are things to like about it that I get. Will I watch? I don't know. Like if someone links me a clip, like I'm not gonna dip and dodge from the Gear 5th like concept the way that I would, or from like the anime version of it, the way I would from like certain actual human involved projects that are coming to the fore sometime soon that I have sworn off mentioning, you know. The lore of Gear 5th is a bit whack, but the execution of what it does is cool. I mostly agree with that, for the most part. But even that, I think I have more criticisms of the execution than most. Rather, like the powers and effects it has, and the way it, you know, affects Luffy and like his power levels and stuff. But if you just mean like the things that lets him do, like, are those fun? Sure, they're fun, but whatever. I have my little nitpicks. You can go listen to me talk about it elsewhere. Okay, high tide, oh, big catch, blah, blah, blah. Don't go fish, high tide, watch out. Okay, so my man Whoop Slap has detected high levels of water, and he is no fan. Okay, I'm sorry, what island is this? I don't think I've ever read that name before. My memory only goes back 5 months and 30 days and 23 hours and 59 minutes and 59 seconds. So I don't actually have any memory of what... this must be a new island. Pretty cool. Okay, pretty cool. New World Egghead Island of the Future. That's a fun new island. Happy to hear about it. Sea levels have risen around the world. Yes, indeed they have. And there's a massive force here, possessing more than enough firepower to put Buster Call to shame. Indeed. I'm sorry. Forgive me for using the E word, but I must. I love to slur. All right, they've got 100 ships of various sizes. Okay. There are 20 great warships. Whoa, and there's only 5 great warships in a Buster Call, so it's obviously 4 times the Dorikis of a typical fucking, blah, blah, blah. Know what I'm saying? If it was planned since Jaya, it's 10 out of 10, but we'll never know. Topkin 12. Come on, buddy. You really think Nika was planned since Jaya? Are you? Can you really, with a straight face, think that? Come on. Come on. No, well, obviously that's wrong, because it was planned since chapter 1, obviously.
Thank you,
Oh, thank you, Oda. Thank you, Goda, for writing just the most intellectual, holy shit, base-ass, red-filled fucking... Oh,
You know,
yes.
we're living in a society.
Thanks. Appreciate that. I mean, the earliest... I mean, gun to my head, if I had to make a vote when Nika was planned, well, it's a little hard to pin down, just because, like, what do you mean by Nika? Do you mean, like, any possible... So, Skypiea with the whole sun god thing? No, it was not planned then. Like, if you... Like, Joy Boy is Nika. Did Oda... Like, when Oda made up Joy Boy, I'm pretty sure he probably had an idea that, like, Luffy would be the new Joy Boy. It's, like, an inherited will situation. That was pretty clear. But that's not Nika, that's Joy Boy. Even though they're the same thing now, like, we didn't know that then. So... Like, the Nika thing specifically, I don't know, man. I would say, again, if there's a gun to my head as to when, like... I mean, if you're gonna, like, say, like, literally Nika, the sun god, I would put that at, like, I don't know. And again, because there have been metaphors of the dawn and sun, and, like, maybe Oda had, like, a general idea that he would, like, use this motif later on. I can't answer that question. But, like, the version of it that we got in Wano was not planned long before it came to reality, you know? Like, I would say, like, the earliest... There are, like, maybe hints of, like, some kind of Nika-type stuff going on with, like, Snake Man. Maybe in, like, in Whole Cake. But that's, like, the first time there's, like, even a hint that there's, like, something weird going on with Luffy's fruit. But even that might be a stretch. And I think it might actually just be, like, it just looks that way in retrospect, you know? I don't know. So I don't have a good answer for this. I don't know. But, look, I'll say this. It could have been planned as early as, like, post-time skip. And Oda started thinking then, like, okay, what do I do for, like, Luffy's power-ups? Gear 4th, maybe he thought of that. I mean, I don't know. Like, I could very reasonably see Oda thinking of the next thing after Gear 4th was, like, conceived and then probably deployed, and he thought of like, okay, now what do we do? And then he thought of the next thing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know. Fishman is 100% where it was planned if it was post-time skip. I think that's a stretch. I think that is a strong stretch, man, to say that, like, Nika itself was planned. Because I think you're using a lens of conflating those things now post hoc, now that Oda has united those concepts. But Joy Boy could have been conceived of way before this Nika concept ever came around. I don't know. But maybe he did. Maybe he did plan it. Maybe he did plan it. Right? A stretch? Ha ha ha! Indeed. At True Sages, 16 months.
Thank you, Baxter.
It feels like Gear 5 was planned during Jinbei's Wano fight. So true. So true. I really don't know. It depends on your definition. I think the hard, like, Nika concept itself of, like, the slave whatever thing, that, like, the inspiration of the slaves, the sun god himself, like, I would put that like a Wano thing, you know? But I could be totally wrong. There's no way to know. It came out of nowhere during the Jinbei fight. So, like, how long, like, I feel like there would have been more foreshadowing if he really thought of it sooner, you know? I don't know. Okay. Here we go. Let's move along. There are 20 great warships. Okay, Dorikis are off the charts right now. 30,000 Marine Arinos. And as we know, the average... Wait a minute. The average Marine... Hang on, consult the chart. We have to consult my favorite chart right here. Okay, all right. This is literally me over here, okay? This is me, okay? An average power scale fan. A typical guardsman is considered to have 10... We could literally, in real time, calculate the Dorikis of this squad, okay? There are 30,000 Marines. We're going to say that it's... So it's 300,000 Dorikis. Okay, I'm now going to impact bang one time for each Doriki. Okay, here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I'll do the rest later. Okay, but anyway, this is me. And this guy sucks, man. Average One Piece enjoy. This guy's cringe. Okay. You'll never know how abilities will interact. Lame. Tell me the Dorikis, baby. Tell me the hockey. That's what I want to know. All right. Bigger number equals better fight. You know, it's just that easy. Okay. So, bam, we've got a laser blast going on. Hey, Unk. Didn't I just tell you not to lay a hand on the weaponized sea beasts? That's pretty cringe. They started it. Haha. Okay. Spearheaded. The operation being spearheaded by 9 Navy HQ vice admirals. Okay. This one is literally me. Okay, right here. Yep. That's me. So we've got Doll, I believe is her name. I should know this guy, but I can't remember. Is he Dalmatian? No, that's like the other guy. I don't know his name. I think that's a new guy. Have I seen this guy before? I don't know. This is literally me. This guy is top 5 in the news. Oh, I know this guy. He was a rear admiral guy. I think I know this guy. Don't know her and don't know him. Okay, cool. Nicely done. And Admiral Kizaru-chan. Oh my god. Yay. I love Bull Salino. Oh, he's so cool. That's simply epic, bros. That's simply epic. All right. Okay, you are making this easy for me, Sentomaru. So he's blasting lasers while just eating noodles. We'll be ready if you try something like that. So they're all just like having a snack. That's pretty funny. That was probably Kizaru, right? Who blasted him? Probably. Anyway. I'm terrified. Grandpa Punk, based on the Pacifista's lasers. Grandpa Punk based the Pacifista's lasers off the research he did on your powers. Now, I believe that was confirmed before, but now it is confirmed again, so hooray for us. Nicely done. And I'm sure Smoker will show up any moment now. Any moment now. Vice Admirals, Oda. There is a problem here. You forgot to include the best Vice Admiral, Oda. It's so fucking over, bro. Smoker bros.
You know, we're living in a society.
This society. I can't fucking. I know. Who? The Who posting. That's. It just makes me wanna end it all. All right. Kizaru eats pork ramen like the pig he is. Damn, bro. Fall back. All right. So this is cute. Okay. So I don't know about this like biological grandson or whatever shit. I don't know. I mean, there's no reason to assume that the fucking Japanese dudes they use that shit willy nilly. You know, who knows? So that's so cool, but he is wearing the silly fucking sumo thing. Okay, cool. And here is Vegapunk looking at the silly laser blast. He's making like fireworks or something with younger Kizaru. How fun. I can't believe you're here to kill him. Oh, they're both just having a snack right now. That's pretty funny. Sentomaru-kun, no one can protect him from his own choice to research the Void Century. I'm just a cog in the machine. Wait a minute. Just a cog in the machine. They're communicating through hockey. So true. That phrase. It feels familiar. Could it be? Could it be? Hang on. No. It can't be. It can't be. It can't be true. Now I don't know if I assume that Fizo is not privy to this kind of BGE deep lore, because why would you be? You know, there's no reason to be. But I'm just curious if there's any if my classic phrase, all right, my legendary tale. Okay, all right. Fizo has confirmed that he does not. There is no. Okay, no. That's fine. I have no idea. Sorry. There's nothing to be sorry about. I had a story one time on my old PCP podcast where I'll recount it briefly for your benefit, Fizo. I told a story where one time I was walking my dog late at night, and I was like high school age or something, and I walked out and I had my dog. And I was just hyping myself up. I've been watching a bunch of anime. It was like 2 a.m. or something. And I was just talking to myself, and I was saying to myself, I'm not just gonna be a cog in the machine. I was saying this verbally out loud to myself. I was saying, I'm not just gonna be a cog in the machine. Not me, no. I'm gonna turn the wheels. Something like that. You know, I was just hyping myself up, man. I don't know why. I've been watching some anime or I was probably like Saturday night, and I've been watching like fucking Trigun or something. I don't know. I forget. But I do remember doing that with my dog. And so I went to bed. I went inside. I went up to bed. The next morning I get up, I come downstairs, and we're breaking the conditioning. So true. And I sit down at the breakfast table or whatever it is, and my mom leans down at me and says something along the lines of, "So, not gonna be a cog in the machine, huh?"
Thank you, Baxter.
Kachan, Yana! Iya! Tasukete kudasai! Kachan! Yeah. Mom found the cog sock! Oh, yeah, it was so over for me in that moment. All right, so anyway. So it just so happens I happen to have a funny story that relates to this term. I thought you might have heard it, but in any case, this is so base. This is so relatable. This is so good. My mom's Conquerors hockey was way too strong. It was not Coggers whatsoever. The color of the cog concur. Yeah, that's what it was. That was the day Mom found out you like anime. And I leaned down to her and I said, "Actually, Mom, the plural is just anime."
I'm the Joker, baby.
And she was utterly defeated in the marketplace of ideas. Okay, anyway, there's your story. Okay, let's move along, shall we? Okay. He's like hog. Okay, nicely done. Yeah, our clashing Conqueror hockey split my parents' marriage. Bros! It's so over, bros. No! All right, so Kizaru goes on to say, that was good. That was a good one. This fight isn't in our best interest. Everything we break is a net loss for us, indeed. At this point, I think it's fair to assume that Rob Lucci and the others failed to complete their assassination, more like ass-in-ation. Yes, indeed. Okay, nicely done. Thanks to the Straw Hats. Inside a certain warship, based Reformed Rabbi Saturn. What's up, bro? Make sure no one knows I am here. Yes, sir. The Straw Hat Pirates storm Egghead to take Vegapunk hostage. This is a good article. Okay, so who's he talking? He's talking to a Vice Admiral, and those are some, excuse me, what do you call them? World Noble fucking guards, whatever. Yeah. Tenryubito guards. J. Garcia Saturn, warrior god of defense science. Is that what it was before? I don't care. It's fine. That looks delicious. I want one. He looks like his hair is made of sausages. Also delicious. Wait a minute. A rabbi eating a pork sausage? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. I'm calling Hagda. Okay, you know what? Goda was doing all right till now. That's Hagda right now. Okay, strong Hagda. Doesn't make sense. Okay, out of character. Very unfortunate. Should have consulted me. All right. Sir, we have yet to receive any word from Cypher Pole on whether their mission was a success. However, we can draw our own conclusions based on Cinnabar's resistance. By the way, I will just note that this is funny. Shut it down, boys. It's impossible sausage. Okay, but still, I think it's a little haram. Everyone is eating snacks in the entire chapter, and I think that is funny. I want it known that I do appreciate a funny meme, and that is a mildly funny meme. And I'm not joking. I like it. That's good. It's not a laugh out loud type thing, but it's a It's an exhale from nose. You know, one of those kind of things. I like it. All right, so moving on. Did I miss something here? Okay, whatever. They're fighting. That's the point. They're fighting. All right. It can be safely assumed that Dr. Vegamunkin is 6, blah, blah, blah. Okay, everyone's in the strata, blah, 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 blah. The fucking Seraphim, the fucking Vegapunks, satellites, whatever. Luffy and the gang, they're hanging out. Okay, they joined crew, blah, blah, blah. And our guard, they don't know if he's, like, joined up or whatever, you know. These things are cute. You know, I like them. I like the little chibis. They look nice. York looking kawaii. Atlas-chan, kawaii. I'm not even going to bother trying to remember all the names because I don't care. Frankie Bros? Oh my god, Frankie Bros! Okay, literally me when I got to this panel. Okay, literally me, bros. When I got to this panel, I say yes. I say yes. Our year is going so strong! Now we're absolutely thriving right now. Now, if we have Uta in this chapter, then that's a 10 out of 10 right there, okay? He's absolutely shining right now. The year is going so strong. By the way, I just you know, okay, kayfabe setting aside for a moment, can we just acknowledge that we're charging into August. 8 out of 12 months in this year. This year of Frankie, not going so good, is it, bros? Is anyone ready to apologize for thinking this was going to be the year? Is anyone ready to get down on their hands and knees yet and say, I'm sorry, Nate, you were so obviously correct that Oda just doesn't care enough about Frankie to give him any serious spotlight? And that was absolutely 100% true, okay? I'm just saying, whenever you're ready, I'm ready to accept your apology, okay? All right, Stussy, Lucci, and Kaku hanging out, having a great time. Okay, yes. Year of York, shit queen, it begins. There's still time for the year of Frankie. So true. All right. All right. There were also a number of other Cypher Bowl agents. Yeah, they're trapped in... Okay, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, who cares? But they've been captured by the pacifists and Cinnabar. Okay, great. All right, recap. I'm snoozing. I'm snoozing hard right now. Okay, Hacta is dominating this recap. Like, I know it's been literally 6 months since we've been back at Egghead. But here's how you fix that. You write the manga good. And you don't fuck around and make pointless, stupid-ass distraction projects, okay, that theoretically could distract you and take your time away from this, which, by the way, I don't actually think that it has. I think it took, like, a minimum amount of time. It would take a little bit of time to, like, review footage, but whatever, not that much. More speculation than recap. I mean, come on. This page is, like, basically a bunch of fucking recap, which, I mean, is warranted. It's been 6 months. By the way, I did not check that number. I took someone's word for it. I would feel like 5 or 6 months sounds right. I'm gonna assume 6, you know, until somebody corrects me. That sounds right. Frontier Dome is at 100%. We can be certain that nobody can get out of the Labostratum. But we have no way of knowing what's going on in there. Okay, for the last day. All right, it's been a day. So, like, this is the day of legendary event that the narrator was going to tell us about. Okay, epic. All right, great. So let's get to it, shall we? What did it, you know, I'm not going to go back because, like, who the fuck cares? It is somewhat relevant to, like, plot details. Like, what did Oda say that was going to happen on they said, like, it's going to be an incident that shakes the world. It was that kind of thing, right? Jackal says March 28th was when we last saw Luffy. And that's... Okay, so wait, that's not quite... Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, that's only, like about 5 months. like 4 to 5 months actually. So it's more like 5 months. Even that I think is like it's like 4 months and like a couple of weeks, something like that. The world was already shaken in this chapter, but not by the events on Egghead. So that's not, you can't use that. You can't use that. Was it just the earthquakes that shook the world? They specifically said the incident at Egghead would shake the world. You cannot use that. No, Hacta. I'm not letting you off that easy, Chief. All right. It's stylistically designed to be that way. Oda can't undo that, but he can diminish the effects of it. So true. 1 meter of water the Devil Fruit users are truly in danger. So true. All right. Saturn, Saint Saturn, your worship. There was one more thing. Okay, Jewelry Bunny's. Okay, yes, everyone's here. Yes, I remember these events. I read One Piece. Yes, Jewelry Bunny was here. Okay, fine. Like, look, don't even front. All right, Fizo, I'm calling you out. Nobody even front. We literally don't need any of this. This is a huge waste of panel space. None of this needs to be here. You could have just had a dot. You could use one panel, this panel right here, have this guy say ... and those are the people that are... You condense it into, like, one thing. There was, like, I don't know, fucking... it's not that bad. You know, half of this, I'll give it a break, because, like, the cute drawings of them, like, aren't that bad, you know? That's fine. I'm just saying it's not necessary, and I will not pretend that it is necessary. Now, is it kind of cute and inoffensive? Yes. Okay, it's not that big a deal, all right? It's not even that bad. It's, like, 2 pages of recap here. I don't know. I've never been as bothered by recap as other people seem to be, you know? Oh, and Bottle Rocket says, I actually started reading One Piece from chapter 1089. I needed this. Okay, that's fair. And I think you're the intended audience for this chapter, you know? All right. Yeah. Kids read the manga. They need to recap. Fine. Okay. You mean kids don't read the chapters like 10 times over and over and go back and study the wiki and like memorize every character's devil fruit and like interactions and obsess and make their whole personality about reading this fucking children's manga? Weird. Can't relate. Okay, they got her. Oh, okay, now this was a topic of some discussion, okay? And it was Kuma's daughter, Bonnie. We no longer have any use for her, but given that she is just a little girl, you can leave her be. Wait a minute. Now, okay, there was a bet. I recall there was a bet in the Talking Pirates Discord, which feel free to join if you want to, people. There was a bet about Bonnie being Kuma's daughter. Now, I know that we already, I think, basically got that settled on the island during the memory stuff. But did anyone cash out that bet? I'm almost positive there was a bet in the server. You know what I'm talking about? Anyway, whatever. I can check on that later. Someone may owe honor on this point. I forget. Okay, but the thing about Bonnie, we made a bet. We made a new bet. And that bet was... Yeah, the bet was about her age. But, like, obviously Kuma... I mean, we've seen flashback stuff. Okay, there was a new bet, and I'm going to pull this up because it is relevant to the debate about this character. The bet was on the age. No, not that one, Seb, because you and I have a new bet that we will mention now. I thought there was an older bet about like if she was actually a grandma or was Kuma's daughter. That would have been settled a while back. Well, I think the thing at Reverie was it wasn't confirmed. Okay, you know what? Who cares? I could be misremembering. Maybe there was no bet about it. Okay, Seb and I have a new bet, and that bet is if Bonnie's powers are specifically relate to okay. In fact, let me just read my words so I don't fuck it up. We have a bet, and it's about Bonnie's powers and why the world government wanted her, previously want her. Because apparently they don't want her anymore. Leave her be. That's what they say. Okay. And I feel that my position is far stronger, which is why I bet max honor. Okay. And here's the bet. Let me clarify. Oh, I pinned it. Right. Okay. So the bet is thus. So to frame it as specifically as possible, I would say the bet is, here's the bet. Will it be revealed that Bonnie's fruit powers of de-aging world government members to extend their lives was their goal in capturing her, either directly via her or stealing her fruit powers? That sums it up. Remember when Akainu went to capture Bonnie, during like right before the time skip, and all that stuff, and they were like, the world we're bringing you back, and like Blackbeard abandoned her, whatever. It's a debate about like why do they want Bonnie? What is the point of Bonnie? And Seb's contention is that it is for her de-aging powers there's like an angle of like maybe immortality or like eternal youth or like something like that. The Tenryubito want her, the Gorosei want her. Well, I know, Sanchez, didn't she specifically say she can't do that permanently? Well, she just needs to awaken, obviously. Okay, see, that is my point. I agree. I mean, nothing was like hard confirmed. It does look as in monkey D aging. There it is. Why didn't Blackbeard steal her fruit? Good question. Okay, so this is the nature of the bet. I feel that it is quite clear that Oda was implying with her powers and just the nature of the thing that like that her power is not something that like lasts eternally to make you, you know, young forever or whatever. Like, I don't know. Like, again, that could be the case. I feel that it is very strongly implied that that is not the case. And, like, there are some, like, powers like Law, but I would say Law's thing is a special, super epic, oh, he's a D, and he's so strong, and I love him, he's the main character now. Fuck Law. His immortality surgery thing is a one-off as far as we know for all Devil Fruits. Yeah, and most of them don't have, like, super special secret powers. There's, like, Law's fruit, and I guess there's the fucking Nika bullshit, but that's retcon nonsense anyway. Yeah, I feel very strongly it won't do that. Anyway, that's the bet. Feel free to weigh in if you care to. Think it's gonna be permanent? I sure don't. And and I'll say what my point is. I think what Bonnie's point is in the series, I think what it was all about was that she is Kuma's daughter. And I think that she was used as leverage to get Kuma to do what they want. Now, that's not part of the bet, but that is my explanation as to why they wanted Bonnie. And there are some questions about, like, well, when exactly did Kuma turn into a full robot, at which point they no longer needed leverage? And that could add some, you know, I would have to go double-check the timeline on that stuff, but that's my bet, you know. I'm pretty sure the elders are all immortal outside of the need for Bonnie's fruit. If they did want her fruit, it would have been for something else. I don't agree. I think the only immortal is going to be Im. I think the Gorosei come and go. Because I don't know, like, I mean, I don't know, it's kind of hard to get your hands on like the immortality fruit. Kuma is literally me for real, a cog in the machine. So true. Okay, here comes Seb's cope. All right, Nate, Kuma became full robot by Marineford. Doflamingo said so to Ivankov. So the fuck was Akainu looking for Bonnie in the time skip? I mean, there could be all kinds of reasons. I do vaguely recall that. During Marineford, they're like, he's gone full robot. Yes, I do remember that. Like, I don't know, man. Like, maybe Doflamingo was saying that, but it was like 99% done, not 100% done. Look, I agree that's kind of a bullshit answer. He did, like, kind of imply that it was all done. I agree with you. I just think that, like, those words might not be as conclusive. And if you think like I think, that, like, in this very arc, there could well be, like, a little spark of life within Kuma, which I think is quite likely for, like, how this whole, like, Kuma thing goes in this arc. Like, with Bonnie being here and stuff. I think that, like, it'd be like, well, we'd look back on that and be like, well, yeah, obviously, like, just in case something goes wrong, you want to hang on to your leverage, so, like, you capture Bonnie if you can. I mean, that's my explanation. I could be wrong, but we've got the bet all settled, so we'll find out in fucking maybe a few years when One Piece ends and we conclude. Because we did conclude, ladies and gentlemen, that if the series ends, and this has not been clarified, that was the reason, because Seb made the affirmative claim that the reason, that the reason that Bonnie was captured was due to, like, immortality or eternal youth stuff. Yeah, if that isn't confirmed, then I win, because I made the negative claim that, no, that isn't the case. Anyway, that's my fun inside baseball. I'm going to win so much honor, bros. So much. And is Kuma still climbing the wall? I feel like the day time skip thing is the one thing it's useful for is getting Kuma here. So he now has like a full day he can travel. He's probably climbed the wall. He's getting there. You know, I don't know. Kuma, travel time. It could happen. All right, so that's fine. It could verify in 2 piece. Oh, so true. Damn it. How many buckaroo bits does that honor translate to? Incalculable. Incalculable. All right. So they don't have use for her. By the way, I'll say this. I will say this, by the way, and I think this goes to my argument. Sorry, this is what that whole diversion was about. This argument of Mr. Saturn here about, haha, like in Mother, haha, you know what I mean? This thing that, like, we have no use for her, so leave her be. Bros, if they wanted this immortality fruit, are they just gonna give up on it right now? I don't think so. This tracks if they just, like, she still has her power. if they wanted for immortality, that would still be the case. But it sounds like something changed, and they no longer have a use for her. Oh, okay, Seb is coping. They have green... Oh, God. Oh, God, this man is deep in the cope.
I'm the Joker, baby.
Seb's cope now is that they have the green blood... Oh, my God. The green blood thing that, like, the Seraphim have, so they can each fucking... Like, they can replicate a usage of the fucking her devil fruit that they've cloned so they can keep using the effects. Oh, man, he's sweating. I can feel the sweat from here. Okay, your honor is toast, bro. All right, so Kizaru, we've got permission. Oh, we picked up a transmission. Okay, it appears to be a long-range call from Egghead. Okay, cool, here we go. So they're in Marie Joie. We've got... who's he with? Oh, in, I guess, Gorosei room? Maybe? Wait, okay, look how confusing this is right now. God damn it, Oda. Look at that. Okay, it's time to call Hakta. Okay, here comes Hakta. Here we go. The Holy Land of Marie Joie. Next fucking panel. Huh? Next goddamn panel. I think we're back on the boat with Kizaru. Or at the very least, the next panel. We're back on the boat, which is not in Marie Joie. I guess it's just these two panels. Hakta? What are you doing? Very confusing. Very confusing. Get it together. All right, that's cringe. It's an operator connecting everyone. Well, that I don't think that's true because the you have a black transponder snail. Isn't that's like a wait a minute. Yeah, Fizo switched around the panels, and as he did so, he said,
I'm the Joker, baby.
Very devious. They're establishing who is in the call. Okay, I'm just saying, the paneling here is confusing. It implies that Kizaru is in Marie Joie. But I see your point. We've like cut back. I think you need like another cut or something, you know? I don't know, whatever. Anyway, who cares? It's not that big a deal. The Room of Authority in Pangaea Castle on Marie Joie on the Red Line on the planet. The planet that is in One Piece. Okay, this is York's. Oh, York, bro. Oh, now we're talking. Yes. Yes, we're based where York pilled. Her dulcet tones are coming back. Oh, my wide-faced queen. Oh, I love her. I fucking love York. She is adorable. She is cute. I love her. She shits just like me for real. Okay. She's based and she's evil-pilled in a way that I find what's the word? Ontologically satisfying. Know what I'm saying? That's the wrong word. I should have said philosophically satisfying. That's the word I was looking for. Yep, philosophically. So that's good. Remember how awesome this shit was months ago? Yeah, you're not wrong, Nikki. You are not wrong. Okay, I went out of my way to tell you. Oh, okay, you guys are so rude. Why the heck are you trying to kill me too? I think this is her voice. This is what she sounds like. I went all out of my way to tell you about the Stella's betrayal. Okay, all right. So we have to back up a bit. So I know I was talking about this before when we were remember Egghead? The chubby cheeks are adorable. The wide head is adorable, and she is actually just quite attractive in general. Again, I'm not that big into the pussy popping. Okay, I prefer a little more clothing. I think it's a little the design is a little more cohesive. You know, they should hire me for her voice. I think she's gonna sound like this. I went all out of my way to tell you about the Stella's, but I think I should literally be her voice actor. You know. I've been saying it with Robin. Oh, look, Robin looks so top-heavy and shitty. Robin's jacket is awesome. Her fucking pussy out is cringe. It's imbalanced. It sucks. All right, it sucks. It's not a good outfit. The top half is awesome, but they fucked it up anyway. Oh, and I like how gigantic she is. She is shitting for 6 or 7. You know, so I get it. I like she is not just 9 with another hairstyle. Yeah, it's nice. It's very nice. Okay. Robin got the most important news of her life in her underwear. Lol. All right, so okay. So about York, there has been an issue. She's legal, boys, indeed, just like Tsurumaki. The issue with wait, did I say that right? Tsurumaki? That's not right. It's the word for God damn it, tornado in Japanese. Hang on. Tatsumaki. Jesus Christ. Okay, Jesus. What did I say? Who cares? Doesn't matter. All right. So about York, I was saying before that it's weird. It's weird that like a Vegapunk would be so stupid as to make a deal with like Tsurumaki as the FLCL man, right? Or which I just watched again. Goddamn, Fooly Cooly, so fucking great, dudes. Tsurumaki Tsubarashi. Hey, just FYI, it's Subarashi. You probably know that. I'm just saying. And Diebuster as well, so good. Diebuster, Fooly Cooly, some of my favorite stuff ever. Thank you, Tsurumaki. And then he got fucking locked into the nightmare of making the fucking Eva rebuilds. Why did he waste his fucking life making those? Oh, but the fourth movie is good. Who cares? Okay, whatever. Moving on. Okay. I'm sorry. Got a little diverged there by something else that makes me sad. He made Dragon Dentist. I have not seen. Is that good? Is that worth seeing? I don't know. Okay. Only the second rebuild is good. Now that's the one where I said nope. I got the fuck out of there. The first one was not that great. It was just like a remaster, basically. Tsurumaki is working on a new project. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Okay. That's not true. Eva was obviously good. Okay, we can't even front, bro. We can't even front. Okay, I see you capping. All right, so York. It was weird that like York would be so stupid as a Vegapunk with a very high IQ to like make a deal that wasn't going to be fulfilled. Like what leverage did she have? Why would she just take their word for it, you know? Why would a smart person do that? And I agree, that is really stupid, okay? Especially when your claim is something bizarre. Make me a fucking celestial dragon, which is like, will they do that? Is that like allowed? Does that even work? Because like there were arguments that some of us were having of the, I forget what side I was on about the debate of like, can you even become a celestial dragon? Like, is it like even, obviously the group was formed and became like a genetic slurry over time as like all these kings together and just like form their own little like race, I guess you'd call it. But the thing is, they did just let people in originally. So would they be willing to let a new one in? Maybe. Or would it just be something that's like, they'll just like give you a title, you know, or they'll like just give you the privileges, and York would be happy with the privileges of a Tenryubito, even if she's like one step below the rest of them, and they'd be like, they call her like an honorary one. You know what I mean? If Dofi couldn't become one after already being one, the answer is fuck no. I mean, I don't totally agree with that. Now, the thing is, look, I guess I'm giving Oda a bone here, and saying that like, because on the one hand, it is really retarded. Okay, it is absolutely retarded to want to become a Tenryubito and just take their word for it. And reminder, they already tried to kill her and she's still trying to negotiate. So it's like, okay, well, what's up with that? That's strange. Oh, what happened to York-chan? Is she okay? What happened to her? We shall see. So like, I don't want to think less of York, because that would actually diminish my view of the character quite a bit. Because like, to any of us, that's like obviously retarded. And I remind you that like Vegapunk is like by far the smartest person in the entire series. Now I will say that there are different kinds of intelligence. It's true. She might be like a smart science lady, a smart pooper or whatever, you know, whatever it is. Or her brain's all janked up on greed and that blinds her to things. But like, look, if you're like greedy, like fucking in Full Metal Alchemist, they're like, greed actually makes you like a good person because you want to like protect. You can like twist that shit any way you want to tell like any story you want to. I could make a story where like the lust one is like actually the good guy because, oh, you know, lust as in like, you want to, like protect lots of people who you're in love with, you know? Like you can make up whatever bullshit you want, like in like a shonen story especially. You can twist that shit however you want to. I don't want to think less of York in that she is so goddamn stupid that she would make a deal that to any of us would be obviously retarded. Okay, which it clearly is. But so like, but the thing is, she's already there because they already tried to kill her. All right, it already didn't work. So, oh god, it is York coin has taken some blows. Okay, it has taken some blows. Assuming the government was a good faith actor, without any leverage is insane. It is insane. York is very smart, as we see this chapter, bro. She literally can operate a nuclear reactor. Just like in my favorite show, Chernobyl, bros. Those guys were so good at operating nuclear reactors. She is just greedy. She is blinded by her greed. I mean, okay, I know you're saying that. I'm making the point that this, sure, you could, make that argument, but you can just make it, you can twist that any way you want. A writer could be like, well, obviously someone who is greedy would be smart enough to maximize the things they get in life, so they would, not fuck up their personal relationships, and they would, play the long game. Because, I could make an argument just as easily that York is, the stupidest greed person ever, even as, one of the smartest people on the fucking planet, because she was not long-term maximizing the things she could get by making a shitty deal that was obviously a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? This is not hindsight. This is, the basic thing you do when you negotiate with your enemies. And by the way, and she told them about the betrayal. She would have known how big a deal that was. So, she knew what a risk factor this was. And so even the thing of, oh, it's hindsight. You're only saying that because of hindsight. She should know better. She made the deal, you know? The way you do this is leverage. You hold out leverage. York should not have made this deal until she had leverage. But you know what? This is a story for children, and I do not want to over-intellectualize characters. I guess the thing that rubs me a little bit wrong about this is that she is a Vegapunk aspect, and they're supposed to be so smart, you know? They're supposed to be less smart. But again, there are different types of intelligence. Maybe she's blinded by greed. She's not deal smart. She is science smart. She literally said, fuck it, we ball. Fair. I guess she did. Okay. So it was a bad plan. Okay, so let's forget all that for a moment. Let's forget all that. Let's take it at face value right now. Okay, so she made a mistake, it seems. She made a deal. She gave them something and got nothing in return so far. So let's see what she's going to do to negotiate from this moment on, okay? Let's see. Let's see. You did do that. Okay, so she gave him the information, right? But then again, you are Vegapunk just as much as he is. I guess apparently so. If I had any interest in the Void Century, why would I blab about it? Fair point. It makes no sense. That's true. So flashback bros. Oh, no. He's on the boat. He's separate from them. Right. Excuse me. Flashback bros, calm down. It's not our day just yet. We've been feasting for a while, but those days are over. All right. Oh, scuff piece. Oh, scuff piece, my beloved. York looks good, but then just, you know, I'm just saying. Enhance. Now I'm just, he's the only guy in the frame, you know? Bald! Inhuman, subhuman! Is this why they call it Egghead? I think it may well be. That angular-ass lines. Impressive. All right. I want to smack that bad boy. I want to shine his head. Looks like my IRL granddad. Are you the grandchild of Gandhi? All right. But what happened with the... Okay. So, in any case, you've done well to survive this long. So, they did... they did order to kill her. There was no exceptions made, and they almost did. So, okay. You've done well to survive this long. Didn't CP0 pay you a visit? And what happened to the Straw Hat Pirates? Since I'm the one calling you, I'll let you take a wild guess. You do realize that I have the Seraphim under my control, right? And I'll remind everyone how dumb it is that people of an equal level cannot counter each other's, commands. Why would your command not be able to be countered by someone of an equal level, or just, shut it down and then, reset? It is silly. It's a first past the post, Seraphim command type situation, but whatever. All right, hang on. Let me take a sip here. Oda's assistants could easily make the manga not look like shit. Then the work that Oda does would look extremely bad in comparison. That's an interesting take. And I'm just saying, York looks good. This is a good-looking panel of York here. This guy looks fine, and then... Yeah, I know they're small, but it's scuff piece. You know, we have fucking chapter 1 right here. Just for fun. I mean, I would not call this scuff piece, because, it looks pretty good. They're just very small, you know? Scuff piece would be, if these guys looked really janky, but, he looks good, you know? They look good. They look fine, you know? Ooh, look at all this texturing. I mean, I know Oda had longer to work on this than a week, but anyway, this was quite clean, man. Clean shit. It is the debut chapter. It might be a little bit unfair to compare that to a weekly release. Yeah, you know, weekly chapters, right, bros? You know, One Piece, that weekly manga. Can't wait for next week's chapter, And chapter 2 looks the same. Well, shit. I mean, One Piece, older One Piece, it just looked much better. You can open a chapter of Skypiea, open a chapter of Thriller Bark. It looks much better. No doubt about it. Okay, anyway. Okay, so Seraphim under control. The fact that I survived this night shouldn't come as a shock. Yes, indeed. Okay, nicely done. What's with the fleet? You got, but okay, there's a fleet. You're trying to kill me. As a matter of fact, we've had a change of heart on that matter. Okay, all right. So Sanji's dad here is saying, "Are you okay?" Okay. So he's rethinking the deal. We actually do want to let you live. Interesting. Okay. Does Whole Cake Island look that much better? Probably true. The scuff piece is real. All right, the scuff piece is real. Cosmic Goatee, 25 years will probably break you, though I won't bring up Miura's legacy here. Man worked so hard. I think you're talking about Miura, but like, I do not go in for the, he's worked so hard, let him rest. 25 years is a long time. It's gotten to him. Literally, if that's the case, finish your goddamn story. All right, just finish it, wrap it up, do that, you know, or like, I'm actually willing to take longer, make better looking chapters. I'm a manga guy, you know. One Piece like doesn't look that great recently. Like, it's not like the worst. Again, let's not freak out here, but I really don't mind if it takes longer to make it look better. But we're not really getting that either. So do something. Fucking other manga have been working for longer than 25 years and things still look good. Fucking, how long has Ippo been going? Whatever, a long time. Anyway, who cares? Okay, so, are you capable of replicating the Mother Flame? Asks Sanji's dad. We look at that, so, you do want something from me. I'm glad I sent it. Okay, alright, so now she has theoretical leverage. So, well, okay. So if they actually do want Mother Flame... Okay, I'm just thinking, like, if they wanted Mother Flame... Then why were they trying to kill... Jesus Christ. Bro, last month the Ippo author, George, my man George, said that with the last chapter, he was finally halfway done with the story after 25 years. He went on to say...
You know, we're living in a society...
Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, anyway, I'm saying about this, like, how... utterly retarded it is that if the Mother Flame is something they need to replicate or whatever, like, if they have use for York, then they always had use for York. So why the fuck was she potentially gonna get killed before? Like, did they just fuck up? And that's not a thing of like they made him. It's like, was it planned? Did they or did they not value Mother Flame, like, more of it or whatever? I don't know. I guess I'll need to fucking see how this goes. Because the thing is, they might just be lying. How do we know they're not just fucking lying? Like, again, it's One Piece. They're probably not lying. But just send a fucking text message or some shit, you know? Now, yeah, I know they're saying they had a change of heart. That doesn't make any fucking sense. All right? Why would they have a change of... Do you not want more nukes for your fucking nuke factory? Of course they do. Maybe they didn't care as much until they tested it on Lulusia Kingdom. Okay, all right, Tikos, I'll give you that. I mean, but is Mother Flame the same thing that did Enies Lobby? Like, that's the thing. Of, like, was it a new thing they tried? You know? Because, like, did they use it at Enies Lobby? Did they use it to wipe out the island where, you know, God Valley was? You know? You know what? I'm not thinking about it. I don't know. No. You can't get out of it by being, the Gorosei fucked up. Imagine them making a mistake. Ha ha ha. No. It's a writing thing. It's a consistency thing. It's not a them making a mistake thing. All right. But I will not come down with the executioner's axe just yet. I'll give Oda some, I'll let him cook for a little while longer to clarify this fucking Mother Flame. I mean, I don't care about any of these fucking details. I just want to have adventure. And the consequences are fine. Like, I know the details matter, okay? But, like, this fucking Sabo shit, this reverie, I don't care. Get back to the adventure. Okay, let's get back to the adventure, shall we? Okay, well, you look at that. So you do want something from me. I'm glad. Okay, bye-bye. It's a special request. From whom? Either way, if it's what you want, the power station I need to make it is here. Okay. Okay. Kanji can be read as fusion reactor. Okay, interesting. So there's something on Egghead that York claims. Now, and I'll just say right now again, these are people, York wants something from them. But she also wants to not get murdered by them. They're saying that they changed their minds, but why would she believe them? I mean, maybe the answer is because it's just the easiest thing for the narrative, you know? But they already tried to kill her, like, yesterday. Even if it's just they just didn't care enough. They need to make her care. Wait a minute. The Lulusia, if Lulusia was the Trinity test site, then... But that was at least 6 days ago. Bare minimum. Because we know these events happen after that. Bare minimum 6 days ago, and they tried to kill York 1 day ago, so the timeline doesn't even line up. I don't know. I'm not getting it, man. It's probably hacked now, but it was hacked when the Gorosei didn't go after Luffy after they found out he had the rubber fruit. Yeah, I mean, that is a retroactive hacked thing, and it's not that the Gorosei were utterly retarded, like, through the whole story early on. It's that Luffy was fundamentally a different character when Oda was writing that. One that I prefer, by the way. Just an up-and-coming character that wasn't a god and the sun god and Nika man and Joy Boy. He was an up-and-coming adventuring pirate with, like, some special qualities that helped him somewhat, but not fucking god-coded or whatever. And so it is not the Gorosei's fault. It is Oda's fault for doing that, but it does retroactively make them stupid. Yes. All right. Okay, so, all right. So there's something on Egghead that's important to make the fucking nuke or whatever. Okay. Just promise you won't lay a finger on me or my lovely laboratory. Very well, she says, for some reason believing them. Okay. Huh? Nate, nothing can ever be Oda's fault. Haven't been on Reddit every day of my goddamn life. Also, I still want to be a celestial dragon. Oh, yeah, that could be arranged. I believe you. I mean, I'm just gonna, like, oh, York needs to not believe them. She needs to. It's past the point of, like, it's the thing, I know this story is for children, and people can just, like, change their mind, and, like, it doesn't need to be that consistent or that clear, but, like, a child would know. A child would know not to do this shit. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of cope here. It's not that deep. It's annoying. All right, what can I say? That annoys me. Oda has made them look bad consistently, though. I'm trying to think of a single thing they did wisely. I'm not saying it's planned. I'm saying them being poorly written is consistent. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. And you can't say that, like, they didn't kill Professor Clover fast enough. They didn't kill Nico Robin. Look, when you're running a world government, things slip through the cracks. Like, they tried to kill Nico Robin. They tried. But, like, she's a main character. That's why they didn't get her. Like, the thing about the Nika fruit stuff and, like, letting Shanks steal it and whatever, it slipped away. No, that is far worse. Because those are mistakes that were added later that weren't even mistakes originally in the story. And so that is, like, Oda introducing ways that they, like, made gigantic mistakes. Like, Joy Boy fruit got away from them. And Oda introduces this, his cover was like, the fruit has a will of its own. It's like it doesn't want to be captured. Jesus fucking Christ. Until it was captured. And then the fruit fucking knew that Shanks was going to steal it. Get the fuck out of here, hacked up. Making me think about Nika too much has introduced more hacked into this chapter. Okay. Very unfortunate. But a certain show with actual human beings will fix all that. Thank God for that. Sanchez, it's all right. It's all right. But Hackta is spiking right now. Don't worry about it, buddy. All right. All right. I think playing into your desires for a villain is great conceptually. Oda just didn't rationalize how we get from point A to point B with such absurd dealings. I agree. And again, nobody likes more than me the idea of York being like, what's the word? Malignant greed. Like, it makes sense for her character, you know? But like she is not just greed. She has other aspects to her character, you know? We're talking about Nika because we're talking about the Gorosei, and we're talking about the Gorosei's reputation, which is relevant to York's decision-making that involves their credibility. So it's pretty relevant, Chief. Bucko, my man. Fuck you, Clyde. All right, yeah. This is Talking Pirates we'll never get over. We will sneed and thneed until we die, all right? All right, anyway. So, greedy stupidness. Okay, fine. Well, shit machine, it's fine. It's going to be some greed coat, probably. Even though she's Vegapunk. The thing about her being a Vegapunk... So, she's smart enough to make fucking Mother Flame and be a science genius. We've confirmed that here. She obviously is a science god. But she's also utterly retarded and greed-pilled or whatever. So, she can't do anything right. Okay. All right. I know I'm oversimplifying, but I'm saying there's a conflict there. Okay, anyway. So... And they'll say, I want to be a celestial dragon, and they say that can be arranged. Now, I happen to think that that's a relatively sincere thing, because they could make her effectively a celestial dragon. York does not care about being, like, literally, you know, like, literally, like, live in the village. Look, she just wants, like, food and money and infinite shit. I don't think she cares about being, like, welcomed into the community of the fucking Tenryubito, you know? I don't think that is really her deal. I think she just wants, like, material goods and, like, slaves and stuff like that, you know? Because it's cool and fun to have. And because she doesn't, like, care about the morality or whatever. And so there you go. She just wants shit. Don't we all? So true. Yeah. So, that's fine. Anyway, so will she become one? Effectively, I think it's fine, you know? We'll see. Okay, so you've got a deal. There's just one thing you need to do first, she says. Save me, Tatsuki Kudasai! Straw Hat Luffy is here, and he's going to kill me. So they're reacting. What the? Nani? Please crush these psychos. Okay, so boom, big reveal. York, the reason she had this wound on her face, presumably, is because they had captured her already. So we don't get anything of, like, continued, like, suspense. Because the last time we saw York, she was with Vegapunk. And, you know, they were, like, she was, like, a potential threat. Last time we saw the Straw Hats, they were Stone. But not all of them, I don't think. Right? Oh, and Bonnie's back. And Bonnie was doing, like, memory shit. Oh, what about Bonnie's memory shit? Did that conclude? I guess it did. Okay, we're gonna get a flashback, and that I guess that's fine. But, like, I mean, it's how meaty is this flashback gonna be? Is Bonnie done getting her dad's memories? This is based fuck Egghead. God damn, bro. Flashback piece, we're coming. And yes, bro thinks he's on the team back here. Yeah, there he is. All right. Well, I read the memes too. All right. In fact, let's just scroll. Let's look at it right now. Okay, all right. Bro thinks he's on lit team. There he is. So true. So we're squatted up, all right. Oda realized it was boring, so we just skipped instead of wasting the next 7 months. Thank God for that. So, yeah, this does diminish the threat of York, and that's unfortunate. You know, I'll say this. Like, early Egghead, I think, like, the Egghead arc is, like, kind of already over. I think the whole, like, suspense thing and, like, the Vegapunk learning, I think it's, like, kind of over already. And, like, we had the crescendo, and it was the York reveal, and that was good. I think it's kind of done. That is my theory. I think we'll find out more later. And unfortunately, I think Egghead is more of, like, an arc about, or it's gonna, you know, like, the bigger moving and shaker. Oh, the world plot. Sabo and the fucking world government and all that stuff, you know. You know, that's my thought. Crescendo's gonna happen, chapter 1100. I'm hoping for 1111 myself. Hold. I don't know, man. It feels a bit like a mini arc to me, but I think we need Bonnie Kuma stuff. We need Epic Incident Areno, and I don't know, maybe like some more Devil Fruit lore. Maybe Vegapunk gets killed. I don't know. I don't know, whatever. Let's read the words here. Okay, they're joking. Everything's coming to focus. Okay, so they're listening to this the whole time. So they put her up to this, it seems. I don't get it, but we can use her as a human shield to get away. Based. Gomu Gomu no puppet, or whatever it was. Does that mean we're under siege? So that's how it is, says Vegapunk. Okay, the grand conspiracy has been foiled, and the crew is all together. Yeah, I mean, sure could have been some good story there. You know? Where did that go? And what did we get? We got Sabo. We did get Garp. Garp is good. Fucking Lucci over here, man. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Who the fuck is that? Wait a minute. I need to enhance. Bros, enhance. Who is that? Oh my god! Could it be his year? It's happening! No, his name is Frankie and he's the cyborg guy. Where is it? Literally me right now, bros. This is so me right now. Okay, we are feasting, we are thriving. 2 drawings of Frankie in 1 chapter. Okay? 2! Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now that is fucking based. Alright? Oh, Frankie bros. Literally me right now. Okay. What else do I have to say? Not gonna lie, I'm kind of fine with the time skip to after the crew already won, because the Seraphim were the only ones that could pose a threat to the crew, and aside from S-Snake, the only gimmick they had was being really durable, and that would not have been great, like 5 months of watching those fights. IMO. I think what you're discounting is just the potential of Oda to just, like, write an entertaining story. Now, maybe he came and he did what he wanted to do. He wanted to reveal there was a Vegapunk traitor, and... But the thing is, like, well, it's fine. I'll say this. I'll say this. I don't think this is that bad, potentially, but, like, I need York to do things. I need York to do plenty of things in the story, because if, like, this is it with York, and she came, we revealed her, and then she's, like, instantly done, then I feel that that is a total, like, waste of her potential. Now, that hasn't happened yet. We did, like, kind of skip it, so, like, we potentially skipped that stuff. Yeah, like, when we last saw York, she had a gun. I don't think she was pointing specifically at you know, at Vegapunk himself. I don't know. York was just a plot device to get the Buster Call done. Buster Call here, but that could have been done any number of ways. Well, if that's the case, then I will shit on Oda for wasting a very interesting character, potentially. Not that she's all done yet or whatever, you know, but, I really like the York idea, and I want to see more done with it. So I'm just saying I will be disappointed if, like, this is it. So is this in of itself bad? No, it's not bad. And I do like this is a good kind of little 2-page spread here. You know, it looks nice. It's not bad. We got a little scuff, but that's okay. Wait a minute. Oh, I forgot this one. Forget Frankie for a second. Look at this guy. Look at this fucking Jesus. Oh my god. Now that is some scuff piece right there. Haunting. In a word, haunting. Who's the big bad of this arc? I think Chopper's on crack, yeah. Who's the big bad of this arc? I thought it was going to be Kizaru, but I'm getting the feeling it's just not gonna happen. Well, as we know, Admiral Coin is in the toilet, you know? So, I just don't know, man. I just don't know. Kizaru. It could be one of the Tenryubuto. Could be that guy. I don't know. I think it's going to be like... It was Lucci. I mean, he was never like a big bad. He was like a new rival guy coming back. I don't know, man. I don't really know. Shaka main villain, believe. So true. Shaka Bros! We are holding so hard right now, Shaka Bros. It's Smoker. Oh, it's going to be Smoker. Oh, yeah, big time. Bros, I cannot believe that Smoker is not here. All right, cope with me on this, bros. Press C to cope with me. I think Smoker is not done in the story, and I'll tell you why. It is so bizarre to me that Smoker was neither with Tashigi on fucking whatever Hachinosu. Like, why the fuck wasn't he there? Tashigi was there. I don't know. I guess maybe he's like too high up in the Marines, whatever. I don't know. He's like a vice admiral, and he is also not on the Egghead raid. Where the fuck is he? And, like, there's... one answer would be, he's irrelevant, nobody cares about him, we're done. Okay, but Oda chose to put Tashigi there. There's no way he put Tashigi there and just forgot about Smoker's existence. So that implies to me that Smoker is somewhere else, doing something else. And maybe he just thought that, like, Smoker... I just feel that the fact that Tashigi showed up, to me, tells me that, like, Smoker will do something. But holy shit. The absolute pounding... I was thinking about this, whatever. That the pounding Smoker... I talked about this recently. But just quick version. The pounding Smoker took in fucking Punk Hazard is unreal. 3 gigantic L's in one arc. First Law, then Virgo, then Dofi. Holy shit. His coin has never recovered. And a shitty-ass fucking yee-yee-ass haircut. Look at the top of his head, bruh. Deeply embarrassing. Smoker has never won, but he has tied with people. Remember when he fought Boa Hancock, like, relatively evenly that one time, kind of? He was, like, implied to be pretty strong. What happened? The time skip? I don't think the time skip happens crueler to anyone than Smoker. The man who would be Luffy's marine rival. That's him. Man, Smoker was so fucking cool pre-time skip, man. He was like Buggy. Buggy was like the pirate version. He was like weak or whatever. But like Smoker was like a rival. He was the Marines. He was going to change the Marines. And then Fujitora stole all his shit, man. Admiral Smoker is on the table, all right. He's got that popcorn lung. No stamina. All right, anyway. I know I'm coping. It's Kobe now, probably. Smoker's a Vice Admiral. Yeah, he's a Vice Admiral since the time skip, pretty sure. All right. I am tired, so we need to wrap this shit up, okay? So, I think there was another good meme. Who invited my man Blood? Bro thinks he's on the team. All right, good meme. It's happening, bros. Cool. Yeah, all right. Anyway, don't care. This one's fun. Save me, Saturn Sean. Okay, I kind of laughed. All right, not bad. All right. Do I have any other meme images to show? Let me double check here. I think I showed them all. I think I showed my ass this stream. That was all of them. Okay, all right. I'll pull this one back up because this is me. Literally, physically. Okay, no. But for real, though, no cap on God. This guy, that's you. This guy, the Chad, that's me. All right, this is me. And this is you. All right, you're cringe. I'm based. That's just how it is. You never know how abilities will interact. So true, King. So true. Future King of the Pirates. Nate, do you read or watch any Jujutsu Kaisen? I watched season 1, I think. Thought it was decent. Very by the numbers. Not that great. It was okay. I liked it. It was pretty average. Maybe slightly above average. I like the hook. I like the curse angle. It was good. All right. We're done. Let's review, shall we? It's time to vote. It's time to do money. You know, money is coming. Let me pull my shit here. All right, let's review the bet and see where we're at. Okay. And our decision needs to be reached. Okay, so we've got 60.9, almost 6888 buckaroo bits from Chernobite on Goda. 47, 39.9 and change. Aleph Demiurgos. And it's pretty close. Slightly more in on Goda. We've got 47 Goda voters, 37 Hakta voters. All right. And now it begins. Let us review the chapter. Before we do, can we get some energy going in the chat, please, ladies and gentlemen? Can we spam some Godas? Can we spam some Haktas? Let the people know how you're feeling. Rev up those muscles, all right? Start pumping and dumping, all right? Get in there. We've got Godas. We've got Haktas. What are the people feeling? The gang is back, yes, for one panel. Maybe one and a half if you count the chibis, but it's getting there. All right. And away we begin. Levote. Chapter 1089 of One Piece. Hakta. All right. Referencing that which shall not be referenced. Instant Hakta. Okay, not like that. Thank you, DCB. The cover looks pretty nice. It's fine. Thanks. Appreciate that. All right. Under Siege. This is cute and all. It's fine. I don't dislike it. It's pretty neutral. Generally good. Fine. Fuchsia Village. I know what that is. Okay, this is okay. We're looking around the world. We're seeing familiar faces. Okay, there's Luffy's illegitimate child. Okay, aka Shanks. Okay, Makino is fine. Dadan. Okay, Dadan's okay, but she does remind me of Sabo. That's pretty hacked right there. But Whoop Slap is based. Classic old piece, my man. East Blue, Nami, old other Nami. Okay, all right, pretty cool. I like the jackets. I like the architecture. Load Town, not bad. South Blue, I know where that is. That's a place that's kind of south. Very nice. I like it. Earthquakes are happening. We're cutting around. Earthquakes are happening. West Blue, Long Arm Land. Okay, the Bridges Bros, Bridge Bros. We're feasting. North Blue, where it's cold. Okay, maybe fucking Vegapunk's place. I don't know. We've got geological effects happening all over the place. Okay, cool. Laboon. All right, I see thing. I know. I clap. It's just that easy, bros.
Thank you, Baxter.
Iceberg Chan. I do like Iceberg. Where is the secretary they? She is not, but that guy is, and that guy is, and I like those guys. Hina on maybe the Grand Line or something. Wano Bros. Okay, Wano. I like Momonosuke. That guy's pretty cool. Fucking Impel Down probably. Im-sama. Im-sama's always base. You love to see it. Oh wait, Wano, that's Acta. Okay, well, I don't like that. Now Hole Bros. Eddie's Lobby Bros. Okay, all right. Sea Level Rising Bros. Okay, that's some liberal propaganda bullshit. All right, get that shit out of my hacked. All right, clearly Hacked wrote this one. Geology Bros. Kind of cool. Makes Eddie's Lobby a little bit less maybe special unless it was planned and they built over it. I don't know. It's fucking I don't know. Schrodinger's Hackta perhaps. The whole is cool and I do like it, but the implication on Eddie's Lobby, questionable. All right, Sea Level Bros. It's rising. We're drowning. Okay, we're all dying. I love that. Islands are being submerged. Kamabaka is being cucked utterly. Okay, the high tide is Whoop Slap Bros. Oh, we're feasting Whoop Slappers. Egghead, here we come. Sea levels, and the foes are here, and they're fighting, and numbers. Oh, big number. Oh, yeah, I love big number. That's Goda right there. Classic Goda with the Dora key is right there. This is literally me. Literally an esteemed Chadley gentleman. You are crazy. Okay, I am smart. You are dumb. Laser blasts, presumably Kizaru. Nicely done. Centaur's hanging around, doing whatever. These guys are okay. Okay, that's literally me right there. Okay, this is an extremely base individual. These other guys are fine. Fucking Kizaru slurping down that shit. Having a snack, taking a break. I appreciate that. That's pretty Goda. I do like it. Everyone's talking. Centaur's having a snack. Okay, this panel is pretty cute. I like what's going on here. I don't dislike it at all. Fucking animals are cute, so I like them too. And we got the Mark III fucking Seraphim. Not Seraphim. Fucking pacifistas. Okay, fine. Yeah, warships. Okay, we've got my favorite rabbi in the game having a nice haram sausage. Okay, having a snack as well. I like it. Cup Noodle advertisement. I've been paid by Cup Noodle to say that was in fact Goda. And Jimmy Dean sausages has also paid me to say that it's Hackta. So we're back to square one. Oh. The Straw Hat Pirates take from Storm Mega to take Vegapunk hostage. Haha, very funny, very nice. Manipulate the media. Thank you, Base News Morgans. Morgans reference, that's Goda right there. Okay, and the reality is everyone's cucked and gonna die. Okay, so they're trying to do stuff. He's explaining the la situacion. Okay, very still. I like a chibi piece. Okay, even though Scuff Piece is real, okay, it's definitely real. Chibi Piece is also real, and I like it, so that's very nice. We're recapping. Oh, we're recapping so hard, bros. Oh, I love when we recap. I'm awakening as I recap. Ah! Frontier Drone. Oh, I've never cared about this Frontier Drone, but I will admit it is a useful plot device to explain why fighting has not happened. Okay, that's fine. Is it a waste of a page? Yes. Okay, but that's okay sometimes. Scuff Beast is real. Sink everyone. Kill everyone. Let them die. The researchers of Egghead. Oh, I skipped this part, but yes, it is based. And he wants to kill them all, bros. I do the same thing in his place. Gotta kill them all. Can't let that information get out. Bonnie is there. Kuma's daughter. I'm gonna win honor off of Seb. That's Goda. I will admit that is Goda right there. Transmissions coming in. We're intercepting. Oh, the paneling? Oh, such Hackta paneling right here. I don't know who's going where or what's going on. It's fucking nightmarish. I'm dying. Oh, God, fuck. The Gorosei are okay, and oh, it's my base wife, my big ass, big shitter, big farter, big crapper. Wait, why did I not? It's happening, bros.
You know, we're living in a society.
So true. I love betraying my friends and killing myself as York is trying to do objectively in that space. Thank you, York Samba. I still think you've made some stupid mistakes, and I'm worried that we've, like, skipped over some stuff we could do with you that's cool, and so you're going to end up shittier than you could have been. That will be cringe. All for speed peace. Fuck speed peace. I want good peace. Wow. Okay, everyone's talking. They're making plans. They're making deals. All right, they're gonna get it going. Gonna do some stuff. Will she believe her? This is like Schrodinger's Hackta. But look, I'm just gonna say, when in doubt, lean Hackta. The fact that she's like going along with this, it probably is as simple as it looks, and she's just gonna trust him now and be like, that's fine. Why would you fucking do that? Okay, but York is cute, and I like her. And the Temri Bateau have been quaked and cucked in their boots by the Straw Hats. That is kind of cool. For the first time, they've like fucked with them semi-directly here, okay? But York is cute and kawaii, and she's a big sexy baby, and you know what's better than that, you know? You gotta love it. As Taylor Swift said, everyone really is just a sexy baby at the end of the day. Thank you, Tasteway. Thank you. Off-screen piece. We are feasting right now. Frankie's on screen. That's Goda, and I think that's just gonna about do it. That's the end of the chapter. And so, all those factors being said, where does Le Chapter lie? Is it Goda or is it Hackta? You know it's fucking Hackta. Get the fuck out of here. Come on. All that recap piece. I'm sorry. 2 Frankies is not enough. It is not enough to redeem it. Okay, come on. We need at least 10 Frankies, bare minimum, and then we could have had a good chapter on our hands. It was never the case. It was never going to happen. You knew that. Chapter 1, Oda intended this chapter to be Hackta. He planned it all along, okay? Justice has happened. Okay, I'm glad. All right, let's check the winners and the losers. Congratulations to Chernobite, who I think lost last week, if I remember correctly. Easy claps all around. Nicely done, everyone. It was a little close, but I think Hackta really had this one, personally. Come on. All that cutting around, all this potential Hackta swirling around. Come on. 2 out of 10, not enough Frankie. At best. We could have put some Uta in there. Chose not to put Uta in. Very, very unfortunate. Okay. Chernobite, basically 69 more. Whatever, round up to 69. Good enough. And Aleph, I'm so sorry, buddy. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm fucked up. Chernobite lost all that. Sorry, Chernobite. Aleph won 69,000. The Hacktas have it. My bad. I was reading it wrong. Aleph, I'm so sorry. You're welcome, Aleph. I'm so sorry, Cherno. You lost twice in a row, right? Like massive quantities? I'm so sorry. I'm not doing it just to spite you. I promise. I am, however, manipulating the market so that I make money and everyone else loses. Okay, I will admit that, you know. Was there a Seraphim Duffy? He's out there, but we'll see. Nate, you might need that Oda eye surgery. You think so? Come on. Look at that Hackta right there. Look at that Hackta. That's some Hackta drawing right there. That's some scuff piece, okay? You only have 140K left. All right, hey, you're doing all right. Where the hell is Gon on that Weekly Shonen Jump cover? Hunter, bro. Oh, God. Soko, buddy, you didn't have to say it like... Gon bros? Dark Continent bros? Dark Continent? I will go to my grave and I will say it was downright... It was fucking immoral, basically, of him to make the Dark Continent arc, knowing that he would never fucking even get close to finishing it. Unfortunate. Jackal, hey, keep betting, buddy. You gotta spend big to win big, baby. That's what we do here on Talking Pirates. All right, everybody. I'm tired. I'm sleepy. Let's call it there, shall we? Wait a minute. I almost forgot one important factor about the chapter. You seeing that? You seeing that right there? No. I meant to say that's the one. Can we just scroll down? Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Makes me think of a certain tweet I was reading before. I don't know. Okay, we don't know if this is actually a thing or not, but it could be. I will look. Did other projects take up more than 0 time from Oda's life? Yes, and he should have spent literally 0 time on them, because who gives a shit, you know? So I will criticize him for that, you know? We know what matters. We know what matters. I'm not even going to say it. We just know. We know which version of the story is the most important one. The true one all along. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we're off next week. And then, you were supposed to fight Hack to not join him. Next week, we're off. And then next week we'll be back. And more Egghead stuff. Hopefully good Egghead stuff. I'm hoping for some flashback stuff to show, like, how they got York. It's probably going to be like a fucking one-panel gag or something. But I need way more York. Like, now is time to, like, get into York's head, hear about her thought process, and, like, get what's going on, you know? Because, like, this fucking... So they must have had her call to do this. And, I mean, we didn't really talk about this that much before, but, like... I know, I do need to do the SBS, but, like, god damn it. I do really love off weeks, you know? I may do it. No promises. No promises. York may be a woman, but so is Lilith. And she didn't do nothing. You know? Other than refuse to have sex with me, the crime of all women, bros. And to which I say...
You know, we're living in a society...
It's just not fair, bros. It's just not fair.
Bruh.
Bros all around. Okay. What are we talking about? One Piece. Okay, so true, King. I feel like a king. Thank you. All right, we'll be back. Definitely 2 weeks, maybe next week. How's Genki going? I'll give you an update. Let me see if I can read this. Hang on. I will tell you how Japanese is going right now. Wait, hang on. That's the wrong thing. SBS, one of these goddamn days. I don't know. I just don't want to commit because I'm trying to use my time, and I like having Fridays off. I'm not going to front. I should just commit to it, I guess. Okay, before I answer that question, I'm going to say, let me see. 今は日本語の勉強は第10課を今勉強しています。I'm trying to think of what else to say. Fucking 2課だけがあります。じゃあそれからI don't know how to say that word. My vocabulary still needs work. もう少しだけ。元気はもう少しだけ。All right, not bad. I said the thing I wanted to say relatively well there, which is to say that I'm on chapter 10 of Genki out of 12, and I've got only 2 more, and I'm going to be finishing it soon. And then I'm going straight on to Genki 2. So I have been doing great with my Japanese. I have not missed a day well, I have not missed a single day of doing some Japanese in almost a year and a half. So it's going great. And I'm feeling good about it. So I'm going to keep it up. If you plan to take the JLPT, the registration dates are opening this month. Ooh. Oh, based. That is helpful. Yeah, I would really like to do that. You know, and I could, because if you sign up now, I think it's in like January would be the test. I could definitely finish Genki 2 by then. I might shoot for N4. I could probably do it. Oh, is it in December? December, huh? Should I do? You know, I don't know if I'll have it. If I'll have all of it done by then. Maybe I should do. I mean, N5 is like almost a joke, you know. All right, tell you what. Let's talk about it more in the chat. I know N5 is like baby shit basically. N4 is like sort of a more entry level. The thing is, I am baby shit. I am terrible, and I have like I feel like N5 would be like a stretch for me. Like after I finish Genki 1, I need to do a lot more studying and practicing and all kinds of stuff, you know. And I'm keeping it up. It like I do it every day, but a lot of it is like textbook learning stuff, you know. I've been doing more immersion. I've done some practice for N5. Like I'm on the kanji for N5. That's super easy. Yeah, it's like level 9 on Wanikani. But I mean, it's all the other stuff, you know. I could probably pass N5 today, probably, if I had to guess. I don't know. Anyway, hey, we'll talk about it in the Japanese chat, all right? That is useful information. Thanks for saying that, Based. I will give that some thought. I will seriously consider. Parsifal. Well, we read the chapter, buddy. It's over. You'll have to watch the VOD, sorry to say. All right, and on that note... Oh, we'll do the SBS next week. I won't commit. I won't commit, all right? I fear commitment. I don't even know English. I know. Wait a minute. Let's in honor of that, let's just pull up the important image. Where is it? God damn it. Hang on. Oh, is this it? God damn it. I know it's here somewhere. It is here. Here we go. This is the one. All right. Yikes. All right, so we'll probably see you in 2 weeks. I don't know, man. I just love my days off. What can I say? We'll see. Dekinai-chan, daisuki desu. All right, I will see you guys soon. Hey, you know what? Don't be shocked if you see me next Friday, but definitely in 2 weeks, all right? Oyasumi nasai! Sayonara! Bye-bye.